That's a radiator out of a Bobcat 453. If you're having issues overheating with an older skid steer or an older track loader, be sure to check your radiator. What can happen is dirt and debris can build up inside of there, and it just turns into exactly what you just saw. If you're having an issue with overheating, always check your radiator first.
M-Series track loaders have oil cooler on top of the radiator, and dust will get down on top of that and filter down inside, and especially now in the fall you'll get leaves and foliage and stuff that'll get stuck between the radiator and that oil cooler. So you really want to lift up that back panel on your M-Series track loader or skid steer and clean all that debris out.
So we're standing here in front of a Bobcat S650. It's an M-Series machine, and this is what I wanted to show you guys about the radiator and the oil cooler here. First and foremost, I already took the excess covers off. They're right down here. You'll have to take both the side panels, the rear panel, and the air cleaner oil cooler cover off. After you take those off, you'll have all of this area exposed, and inside you'll see these little snaps here right on your oil cooler. You can pull these snaps up. Yours might be on the side, depending on the series of the machine and how old it is. But once you lift those up, you can lift this right up, and it'll have a metal slide that holds it right up on this little peg. Underneath, this is what I really want you guys to see. You see this oil cooler and radiator section is all gummed up with this filth. What'll happen over time is you'll even get it on the bottom of the oil cooler itself up here. And right now this is really clean, so that's really good. This is the M-Series. Again, yours might open from the side, but if it opens from the side, it's the same exact thing. You want to make sure that this area doesn't get clogged or all filled up with filth or dirt as you're working, because that'll overheat your machine. Well, now we're standing in front of a T66 R-Series track loader, and on the T66, the oil cooler has actually been moved from on top of the radiator and is now on the external rear door. And the advantage of this is you shouldn't get debris packed in between the two now. If your seal got ripped off or something like that, these are pressure sealed rear doors, but if something like that happened, you might experience, dirt build up in between this screen and this oil cooler here. So you do want to make sure that that stays free and clear of debris, and you can release these with the snaps and you can lift that out so you can just verify that there's nothing behind it and you can clean behind it. The other thing I want to point out, and let me take this cover off real quick. So this screen has channels in it, and these channels are designed to catch all that debris and keep the sticks out, but it will catch leaves and stuff. If you're doing a lot of like forestry work or rotary cutting, the leaves will fall down on here, and you do want to make sure that as you work, you keep this area free and clear. And the reason why is because up here, you have your big old radiator, and the screen sits right on top of here, and you don't want all that debris clogging up your radiator because you'll get overheating. And that's got a stink bug on it.